Henceforth I fly not death, nor would prolong life much, bent rather how I may be quit, fairest and easiest of this cumbrous charge, which I must keep till my appointed day of rendering up, and patiently attend my dissolution. Michael replied, Nor love thy life, nor hate, but what thou livest live well, how long or short permit to heaven. And now prepare thee for another sight. He looked, and saw a spacious plain, whereon were tents of various hue. By some were herds of cattle grazing, others whence the sound of instruments that made melodious chime was heard of harp and organ. And who moved their stops and chords was seen. His volant touch, instinct through all proportions, low and high, fled and pursued transverse the resonant fugue. In other parts stood one who, at the forge labouring, two massy clods of iron and brass had melted, whether found where casual fire had wasted woods on mountain or in vale, down to the veins of earth, thence gliding hot to some cave's mouth, or whether washed by stream from underground. The liquid ore he drained into fit moulds prepared, from which he formed first his own tools, then what might else be wrought, fusel or graven in metal. After these, but on the hither side, a different sort from the high neighbouring hills, which was their seat, down to the plain descended. By their guise just men they seemed, and all their study bent to worship God aright, and know his works not hid. Nor those things last which might preserve freedom and peace to men. They on the plain long had not walked, when from the tents, behold, a bevy of fair women, richly gay in gems in wanton dress. To the harp they sung soft amorous ditties, and in dance came on. The men, though grave, eyed them, and let their eyes rove without rein, till in the amorous net fast caught they liked, and each his liking chose. And now of love they treat, till the evening star, love's harbinger, appeared. Then all in heat they light the nuptial torch, and bid invoke Hymen, then first to marriage rites invoked. With feast and music all the tents resound, such happy interview, and fair event of love and youth not lost, songs, garlands, flowers, and charming symphonies attached the heart of Adam, soon inclined to admit delight, the bent of nature, which he thus expressed. True opener of mine eyes, prime angel blessed, much better seems this vision, and more hope of peaceful days portends, than those two past. Those were of hate and death, or pain much worse. Here nature seems fulfilled in all her ends. To whom thus Michael, judge not what is best by pleasure, though to nature seeming meet. Created as thou art to nobler end, holy and pure, conformity divine. Those tents thou sawest so pleasant were the tents of wickedness, wherein shall dwell his race who slew his brother. Studious they appear of arts that polish life, inventors rare, unmindful of their Maker, though his Spirit taught them. But they his gifts acknowledge none, yet they a beauteous offspring shall beget. For that fair female troop thou sawest, that seemed of goddesses, so blithe, so smooth, so gay, yet empty of all good wherein consists woman's domestic honour and chief praise, bred only and completed to the taste of lustful appetence, to sing, to dance, to dress, and troll the tongue, and roll the eye. To these, that sober race of men, whose lives religious titled them the sons of God, shall yield up all their virtue, all their fame ignobly, to the trains and to the smiles of these fair atheists, and now swim in joy, ere long to swim at large, and laugh, for which the world ere long a world of tears must weep. To whom thus Adam, of short joy bereft, O pity and shame, that they, who to live well entered so fair, should turn aside to tread paths indirect, or in the midway faint. But still I see the tenor of man's woe holds on the same, from woman to begin.